Who are we? What are we? What are we here for? Where are we going? Gotta get to the show. Gotta get to the show. Well, my name is Carlo Campbell. I am the director. I am co-founder of Theater in the X. My background is in hip-hop. Definitely, I would say primarily as a lens that I see the world through, because it introduced me to everything I find interesting.
Somewhere between first steps and last breath.
Somewhere between insemination and after death.
I am studying computer science. I'm pre-junior right now, so I'm supposed to go on co-op next year. I'm playing a couple roles. My main role is Molière, the French playwright, but I'm also playing roles like Andre 3000. I'm playing C's. I'm playing a couple members of DJ Melly Mel's squad, so a couple different roles. Langston Hughes, one of my favorite ones.
Just being frank, as a black man, as a black artist, my team and myself and many like me, we were not content with the only opportunities for us on the stage to be play that took place in February. You know, the Black History checkbox on some theaters, inclusion or whatever.
Prophecy was in their eyes. Prophecy was in their eyes. Let there be night. Let there be day. Let there be sun and moon under which we pray.
Now we know that inclusion is a year-round thing that involves more than black people, more than Asian people, more than this cross-section, more than that cross-section. It's really everybody, and we're working towards that more organically as a society, and that is beautiful. But we went to do our part.
And let there be beauty. Let there be truth. For there is saying, never separate the two. Let there be children who sing under the stars, who know the stars in their eyes, can see past concrete and bars. And let there be dark, let there be light, and let there be knowledge and wisdom to guide your sight. And let the sad shed a smile, let the joyful cry. Let us live forever.
If black stories aren't told, if all stories aren't told, and they're only told through, just for ish and giggles, old white men's lenses and their aesthetics and what they believe, then we're going to have a limited sense of storytelling, or a limited space where people can identify with others in the context of storytelling and take away the best that stories have to offer us to empower us as people going forward, as people who dream, as people who love, as people who aspire, as people who accomplish. And it feels much better when you can see people who look like you.
We do on there. I'm gonna find a place where Pac and Big come out and assume they pop the position.
The world premiere, shout out to Biko Eisen-Martin. He is the writer, brilliant brother. It riffs off Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, which riffs off of Hamlet, which is kooky. And we have some special appearances by some other figures in history inside of it. And Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, they're kind of like flipping a coin, and Pac and Biggie, they're rolling dice. They're rolling dice at the beginning.
It is an awesome script. I really enjoy it. It has a ton of historical aspects in it, so if you like history, especially in hip-hop history, you're going to love a lot of the people that show up in it. Yeah. But it also has a bit of a Shakespearean twist on it, so if you enjoy theater, you're also going to find some similarities between it and like other Shakespearean plays. My favorite part, there's a bit of dancing and black history culture in it, so there's just a ton of information with it that I think is a pretty cool story that a lot of people are going to enjoy overall.
Prophecy.
I didn't hear that story. Can you get that story loud? Did you hear the stories?
The Drexel students I've worked with are lovely. The ones in my cast are great. Shout out to Bryce and Matthew and Abe. Oh man, they're just lovely. They're ready to go. That Drexel can come and see their own putting some sweat equity into this really makes me feel good.
They are all so very strict and professional, but also very laid back, so I don't feel that intimidated, this being my first actual theater production.
Awesome.
They've
Yeah.
been incredibly helpful with like teaching me on like little things on how to actually perform in the theater, because I've never actually performed on a stage. But they also bring in these outside actors from Theater and the X that are obviously very experienced. They work
Yeah.
in the actual acting field, so just learning and watching from how they perform has already been enough information for me to just pick up on how they're handling the whole situation. So I'm very, very grateful and really enjoying this entire experience. And the theater department's always been very welcoming. They frequently send out emails on people like, you know, here are some auditions that are coming up if you want to work for it. You know, you don't actually have to be a member of the theater scholarship program.
But please, just keep us going at theaterandx.com. You'll be able to see everything. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook. Friend us, like us. We like you. Aren't we likable?
Thanks for sharing all that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Great
you.
on-the-spot pitch.
Thank you. That's how I get busy.
Yeah.
Pitch.
As you should.
You know, shouts out to the Phillies. I hope they take this series. Right now, they're up 6-0 as we film.